Hello, my name is Davide Solaroli. I'm in charge of the export office of Rintal, and we are making this video with the aim to give you the possibility to visit our company and realize of the level of technology used in the management of our product. Here we are in Italy, in the headquarters of Rintal International, and the building behind me is the one for the stock components and for the shipment. With this video, we will visit all the company, and I will try to introduce you the entire process, from the wood panel to the marketing management, in order to give you the possibility to understand all the different levels of business cooperation that you could start with Rintal. So let's start the visit. Here in this hall we received the faxes with the request of the different stairs model from all our branches in Italy and from many other parts of the world. In several cases, these faxes are just sketched with the dimension of the site and with the total floor-to-floor heights. The drawings that we receive are analyzed and checked from the commercial office and sent to the technical office for the real planning of the staircase, using our software that makes a constructive drawing of the stair in all the details. This is the export office, where we manage the trade relationship with the foreign customer and supply the technical and marketing support to our partners in many parts of the world. This is the Italian commercial office, where we follow up the domestic orders and where we develop our marketing strategies. All the orders are made with the help of an exclusive software developed within our company that works with a direct link with all our branches. Upstairs there are the administrative office, but now we are walking directly into the main warehouse. In this place we make only the quality control and the packaging and shipping of our stairs. The first important thing to notice is that here we do not see any stair installed or tested, but only separated components of different materials. The stairs are always different, but because of an advanced management of the product, from the design to the manufacturing, we can afford to avoid these tests that many stair builders have to do. Here the plastic and steel components are stored like the combination of different elements or baluster and are added to the wood parts of the stair, manufactured always with different specification. Even if we are starting from the end, it is easy to understand that the final product to ship is always a carton box like this, where all the components are packaged, completely finished and knocked down. The wood parts of the different stairs arrive here already stained and separated in these boxes. Every staircase is different for shape, color, number of steps and width, and all the components that belongs to the same order have always its identification number. Here are stored also all the standard steel support for our modular staircase and other standard components to match with the different models. But the most interesting thing is the part relative to the spiral staircasing kit, already packaged and ready to be delivered with all the necessary for the installation. These stairs, Brio and Fola, are very simple to install and to adapt to different environments. In fact, thanks to special adjustable distancer, it is possible to use the same amount of steps for different floor-to-floor heights. Almost in front of the first building, where we saw the stock and the shipping of the stair, we have another newer building where there is the wood panel stock, the manufacturing plant, the technical office and the research and development office. Starting from this warehouse of wood panels, we can see from where the production of the staircase starts. This is one of the 3 stocks that we have, and it's just the second stage of the process, because the solid beech panel are made in our factories in Albania, from where we get the wood for the European market. For instance, for the North American market, we have a joint venture with another Canadian company that manages the production in oak and maple directly in Canada. The main feature of these entire listed wood panels is that we study up to 52 different sizes in order to be able to produce all the different codified components of our models, wasting the minimum amount of wood. All the wood panels that we use to produce our stair are manufactured with the entire listel and with the finger joint in order to have the best performance of the material in time. But here we do not have only panels, because for several models it is possible to keep in stock many standard elements of the structure, for the railing and in some cases even finished steps. As a matter of fact, for the modular stair Araya, we used to manufacture only the steps to the specification of the different orders, because the structural elements are already in stock and we have only to paint them with the rest of the steps. Even this wood cylinder that allows to install the same staircase with different riser between the steps are kept in stock, already cut at the different heights. Beside the wood warehouse, there is the manufacturing plant where we produce most of the stairs for the European market. All our stairs are manufactured using the numeric control machines of different types, because all the software loaded in this machine has been developed within our company and only for our design specification. Once again, I remind you to notice that you will see only components and not installed or tested stairs, like it used to happen with the classic stairs. This is possible because we calculate and design in advance all the details of the stair with our programs, starting from the customer specification until the clear definition of the components. With these 3 numeric control machines, we manufacture the finished wood components of about 7,000 different staircases every year, starting from the panels that we saw before. The standard wood panels are held by different vacuum support, and within a few minutes it is possible to have a codified custom-made component in all the specified details like shape and holes. The different orders are split in components and grouped by similar elements in order to maximize the production efficiency. Only at the end of the process all the parts that belong to the same order are put together once again, just before the painting. All the machines works linked to the computer upstairs to receive the manufacturing program of the different orders directly from the CAD drawing of the technical office. Thanks to this level of technology, we are able to design a staircase in Europe and send by internet the manufacturing file directly to the CNC machine of our North American partner. After the cut, the different components are checked, sanded and grouped by single different orders. Every order travels within the factory, always with its documentation that consists in the drawing of the staircase and in the list of the components that belong to it. After the last control, all the wood parts of each staircase are stored in these boxes and sent to the painting process before the packaging and shipping that takes place in the building that we saw before. Now we are leaving the factory and we are going upstairs to visit the technical office and the research and development office. Here is where the real process of the staircase begins. In fact, starting from the information that we receive from the customers, these technicians elaborate the exact constructive drawings of each staircase. They always work using our exclusive software, one for each model of stair, that enable them to make a constructive drawing within a few minutes. In fact, just 4 people make more than 10,000 drawings every year. To make one of these drawings, the operator has to select the model and answer to a series of questions about the total height, the width, the shape and other features. After a few seconds, we have already a detailed constructive drawing that contains all the information to load in the numeric control machine in order to enable the production of the components. Even from the 3D view, it's easy to see the level of technical definition of the single elements of the staircase. Going ahead, we have the office that manages all the installator teams that works all over the nation, and behind we have also the office that makes the production planning. Here is the office where we elaborate all the different design software that we saw before, and also the relative manufacturing programs. In the same office, we also keep under control the entire process of the orders in conformity with the ISO 9001 system of quality, which is the system that guarantees to each customer the respect of the standard quality from the designing to the installation of the product. This office here, it's part of the Research and Development office, and these two people attend to the editing of all the instruction handbook for each particular model in order to supply all the necessary information to the customers. As we can see in these handbooks, all the phases of the installation are clearly explained. For example, this one corresponds to the spiral stairs that we saw already stored in stock. This is a staircase really in kit, where there is nothing to cut or to paint, therefore it is very suitable for the do-it-yourself market. Now we are in an office that works about 4 years in the future. Here all the new ideas begin to take their shape within an industrial definition of all the wood, steel and plastic components. In order to understand better, we can have a look to one of these books that enclose all the design and manufacturing specification that belongs to one of our standard models. There is one of these books for each model we have on the market, and there is all the know-how of the model, from the constructive drawing to the single elements, to the flexibility of the design feature. To complete one of these books, it takes 1 or 2 years of work, and this is only the half of the job, because after that we have to set up all the softwares. That's why we invest so much in the research. But here we study also the clearest and simplest interface with the designer and with the home builders, to whom we supply a unique service of technical support for the stairs. These drawings are an example of how it's possible to put at disposal of all the designers the exact dimension of more than 50,000 codified stairs, within a wide range of design flexibility. This is the quickest way to solve the problem of the stairs during the design process. The drawing printed here in different shapes are only the ones of 1 meter of width and with 15 steps. But using the enclosed board, it's possible to find the same dimension for all the codified widths. We used to develop specific design tools like this for each particular market where we have our partners. Indeed, we have also the drawing that correspond to the German codes or to the US building codes with the standard American widths in inches. Furthermore, all the codified staircases are available in floppy disk and in internet too, thanks to a free design program that everybody can use to make the drawing of their own stairs. This last office here, it's where we make the project for the different exhibitions to which we take part, and for our showrooms, in our direct branches or in our franchising shops. On the wall, we can see the planning view of some of the small franchising shops and of our bigger direct branch, that sometimes have an area up to 500 square meters. The look of our showroom is the same all over the world, and usually we choose to install only 1 or 2 entire staircases because all the other models are presented with the help of this displayer that allow a deeper perception of the product, because we have just 3 real sample steps and a wide nice picture behind that give to the customer the feeling of a real home. And now we move to the garden beside the factory to take a look to a very nice product, the sunflower. In other words, a unique design solution for a perfect custom shade. Here we come to the end of this general view of our Italian headquarters. But now we go also to visit one of our Italian showroom in order to show you how we present and we sell our stairs. This is one of our showrooms, and even from outside you may see the appealing effect of the displayers that give an unusual presentation of the product. As you can easily see, there is a deep difference between presenting the staircase in the classical way or with this displayer that gives the impression of the product in its own environment. The three sample steps give anyway the possibility to check the quality of the material and of the finishing through a real touch. The round wood elements that we saw before in the Woodstock warehouse belong to this model, Araya. This very solid modular staircase is the only one manufactured completely with solid wood. All the components are held together by a big bolt, and the wood dispenser can be of different heights, depending on the requested riser. But the same product, as you can see, can be presented in a much more effective way using the displayers. It is also possible to enclose two different items in the same displayer, like in this case of the two spiral staircasing kit, Brio and Fola, that thanks to special dispenser between the steps are very flexible and adaptable to every floor-to-floor height, even with the same amount of steps. The two stairs in this case are very similar, because the only difference is that one have the steps in steel and the other one in wood. At this point, what we are looking for are not simple customers. What we are looking for all over the world are partners that wish to join to our international network at different levels. In fact, the cooperation goes from the simple distribution to real joint venture with the manufacturing of our product, as we already did in several countries in Europe and in North America. This is possible because in the field of the stairs for interior, the know-how of Rintal International is the most advanced from the technological and marketing point of view. Furthermore, Rintal is also a concept that goes beyond the product and that represents the real possibility to step into an international marketing network, also receptive to new products and new ideas. Therefore, hoping that this general description will result of your interest, I invite you to do not hesitate to contact me for any further information by fax or email, and to send me all your comments and ideas about all the possible information forms. Thanks a lot for your attention, and goodbye.